More than 1,000 years ago, the wizard Alistair Blackcloak journeyed from a distant land to the base of Mount Waterdeep, bringing with him 7 apprentices. With the 7 guarding his back, Alistair tapped into his immense power to summon beings from other planes of existence to help him build a wizard's tower to dwarf all other wizards' towers. But as the seasons wore on, the 7 saw less and less of their enigmatic master. Alistair continued to use fell creatures from distant planes for tunneling and other construction beneath his tower, and the wizard kept the nature of most of his underground dealings a secret from the 7. Alistair tunneled on, ever downward, indulging his inexplicable compulsion for delving deeper and deeper into the mountain. Alistair traveled to other planes and distant lands, collecting strange and dangerous creatures to live as prisoners, servants, or guardians in Undermountain. Populating and defending the dungeon became an obsession. Over time, the Mage's preoccupation with Undermountain electrified his eccentricities and infused him with an air of unconcealable madness. Eventually, his magnificent tower and its surrounding walls fell into ruin. In time, the city now known as Waterdeep developed, and the city sprawled outward over the years, coming to surround the ruins of Alistair's home. Undermountain was known to those early settlers, and they often sent criminals into its endless depths as punishment. So it was for many years, until an intrepid adventurer named Durnan delved into the labyrinth beneath the tower and returned alive, laden with riches and countless harrowing tales. Durnan used his new fortune to demolish the remnants of Alistair's tower and built an inn over the well he had used to descend into Undermountain, calling it the Yawning Portal. Durnan owns and operates the inn tavern to this day, serving patrons and inviting the brave and foolish alike to test their mettle in the dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our first episode of Dungeon the Mad Mage. It'll be a short one player today, but we will get started here in just a second. Hello everyone.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. You sound really excited.
I'm just trying to keep my voice down. I think my sister's still sleeping in the next room.
Ah, okay. Okay, so real quick here, let me make sure I got everybody. I got let's see, that was Ryu. Let's see, Toxic and Valzar. Are you here?
I'm here.
All right, Valzar. I saw you light up, but I didn't hear your voice.
I think maybe his mic needs to increase the sensitivity on his mic.
Yeah. So go ahead and play with that and just chime in when you get it all fixed. So, for whatever reason that your character has traveled to Waterdeep and is in the Yawning Portal. And as you know, the Yawning Portal is like the central hub. It's a famous place for many adventures. And rumor has it that Durnan has built a well around the entrance to the yawning portal. He is supposedly one of the only adventurers that have returned alive from the dungeon of the Mad Mage. So, out of curiosity, you travel here, and the yawning portal is a very busy place. Even though you don't see a ton of tokens on the screen, it's always a very bustling environment. And the NPCs that you do see are the three here on the screen. And so what I have you do is everyone introduce their characters, and we'll start off with here. I'll have a list here. So Violet, we'll start with you.
Oh no, we have to do me first. So I'm Violet Piper, and I am a 3'4" gnome. I have bright purple hair, and you kind of see me wearing like a cloak, and I'm holding a long bow. And beside me, I have my best friend in the whole wide world, and his name is Kai, and he is a big black wolf. And on my shoulder, I have a tiny little mouse.
Okay. And then we'll do Valzar. Or no, Valzar, are you still working on your mic, Valzar? Yep, still cannot hear you. Ryu, you go ahead and go.
Oh, okay, so, my name is Ryo Hasegawa. I am a odd-looking dragonborn. Unlike most dragonborns, who so have the Western dragon look, mine is an Eastern dragon. He has a long, thin neck and long whiskers extending from his face, and a mane. His tail is sort of like dragging, just lifting just a bit off the floor as not to drag, with a puff of red hair on the end of it.
Testing. Is this thing on again?
Yes, we hear
Yes,
you
we
now.
hear you now.
Anyway, so Ryu is wearing a blue and black kimono, where he can, and in the sleeves he has pockets where he hides his arcane focuses and any items he needs to grab quickly.
All right, so since you're like a dragonborn, are you male or female? Do you have a preference?
He has male pronouns, and I too have male pronouns.
Okay. All right, so Valzar, go ahead and chime in with your character.
I'm not really sure what to say. Not used to this. Name's Valzar. I'm a sorcerer who happens to be really good with fire, so use that as a chance to pursue a career as a traveling chef, looking for exotic wild game, vegetation, wherever I can.
Okay. And so your other party member has not arrived yet here at the Yawning Portal. So today it'd just be the three of you. And up in the northwest of the map, you see a dwarf. He is about 5 feet tall with red hair and a red beard. He's blatantly standing underneath a big sign that says "Mercenaries for Hire." So as the game progresses, you'll have different NPCs that you can bring along with you to the dungeon with you. Right now, you've only attracted one person, and if you decide to hire this person or bring him with you, whatever the case may be, you all have control of this character, and he's kind of like just like a voiceless NPC.
Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure how to pay him because Ryu pulls out his little frog-shaped coin purse and peers inside, and sees that he only has 5 gold pieces.
Well, he nods at you and he says, "Well, you're in luck. Today, special only, I will go with your party for 50 copper pieces."
I can cover that.
Okay. So he will be joining you today. Basically, if you're a short player, you'll have NPCs to hire to go with you.
Okie dokie, very cool.
And a lady approaches you. She's kind of, you can tell that she's not from Waterdeep. She's definitely from maybe the southeast parts of Faerun. Let me see if I can get her picture up here for you bigger. There you go. I'll just drag her token bigger. And she introduces herself as Obeya Uday. And Obeya is from... Did I make a character sheet for her? Where's my character sheet? One sec, I got too many tabs open. I did not fill in her information. How wonderful of me there.
Are you using
Okay.
the Roll20 pre-made module, or did you put this together yourself?
This part I made myself. So, her name is Obeya Uday, and I shared her character information sheet on the Discord channel. She has traveled from a distant city, the port of Nizaru, and she's here on behalf of a wizard named Wakanga Otanu, and she's here to procure magic items from Waterdeep. And she has learned about the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and she's booked a room here at the Yawning Portal. And she would like to, basically, any magical items that you do not have, she would like to, that you do not want, she would like to pay for them to add to her collection. And on the Discord channel, on the sheet, it shows that she will buy different magic items depending on their rarity for different amount of money. But she does cap off at 7,500 platinum pieces.
Is that the total amount she has, or just what she would spend per each item?
That's how much money she has. Total.
Okay, so, well, Ryu is definitely more interested in keeping any magic items he finds for himself, because he just wants more magic that he can impress his family with.
Okay, so between you all, decide who is going to be the party treasurer.
You can trust me, I'm a gold dragon.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what that will entail. Do you want me to be hanging on to like any items or gold we find, and then just sort of like divvy it out once we have a long rest, or once people want Ryu to divvy it out?
Yeah, basically just keep track of what you find, and however you all want to handle that.
I mean, yeah, so Ryu can just sort of like stuff whatever uh, they find and can carry, well, what he can carry. Like, say they find gemstones or whatever, he'll stuff them into a special pouch, and once it's time to divvy up their finds, he will divvy it up.
Does that work for you all?
That works for me.
I'm good with that.
Very cool. So Ryu will be the treasurer and happy to do so.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys like. How do you want to introduce yourselves to each other? Not like what your character looks like, but actually meet.
So I assume that most of us are probably just wandering adventurers hoping to, go down into the Undermountain, and thus there's probably, party organizations by, the Yawning Portal, or by those who wish to hire, basically, profit off of adventurers going to the Undermountain. So Rhea would have, like, put in his name, saying, Dragonborn wizard looking for adventuring party to plunder the Undermountain. And he would have sort of been waiting awkwardly at a table, just kind of like not trying to look obvious as he looks towards every person who walks in, thinking like, is that my new party? Is that, they hire me? People get my ad? Yeah? And he just kind of like is sipping his tea, avoiding eye contact with everyone.
I guess I would be sitting at a table, kind of swinging my legs back and forth like a small child and talking to my mouse, trying to figure out who I'm going to party up with. And I'm going to send my mouse over to Ryu and kind of have it get her up Ryu's leg and see if they notice.
Ryu, let me roll a perception check just to see how dense Ryu is. Also, I apologize if my rolls take a bit. My internet has been very laggy for some reason. Yeah, he doesn't notice the mouse crawling up his leg.
Yeah, you don't notice the mouse, but you do hear off a little bit behind you another crowd, some people talking at a table, and they kind of be like nudging towards Violet, and one of them says, "I think that's what that. I think I've heard she likes to like use plants that have hallucinogenic effects."
Kind of see me like looking off into space, and then I notice my mouse is making its way up a little further, and I'm like, So I kind of tell it to go up onto the shoulder of Ryu and like nestle and try to get their attention.
Ryu probably feel a mouse at this point, and he jumps out of his chair, going, ah! And he's like trying to like fling the mouse off, and he's just like trembling.
The mouse runs back to me and I giggle.
Dwarf leans over to you, Violet, and careful, that one set fire to the university's library.
It sounds like a fun time.
Ryu kind of adjusts himself, smooths out his kimono and looks towards Violet and slowly approaches. Are you an adventurer too? Are you looking for the help of a wizard, perhaps?
Well, I don't know. Are you looking for help from some animals and myself? And I kind of give like that cockeyed, pondering stare.
He sort of like looks around, sees no one else, and is like, yes?
Then hi! And I stick out my hand. I'm Violet. Nice to meet you. This is Kai, and this is Kiko. I'm sorry about Kiko. I might have told her to do that. That was me.
Oh, I see that the little mouse is yours. That's so great. And he kind of like slowly pulls up his sleeve a bit to reveal his clawed hand, and he slowly shakes your hand.
Don't worry.
Balzar, how about you? Why don't you chime in?
I guess I go up to Violet and Rio. After seeing that little commotion that happened, I guess I introduce myself. Hey there, name's Valzer. Traveling chef, been around the world. And I'm currently here. Heard about some exotic wildlife coming down the yawning portal.
Oh, really? Like what?
Do you speak of the monsters?
I heard there's like forests underneath this portal, despite it being underground. I actually considered that to be interesting. Wanted to see what kind of stuff would be down there.
Yes, I suppose many people would consider a forest under the earth to be interesting.
I wonder what kind of plants are down there.
So you know that Durnan, he charges a gold piece to go down into the yawning portal. That's per character. And you must pay a gold piece to come back up as well.
No problem.
Fine.
Okay. So
Yeah, Rio has no trouble with that.
we'll go ahead and get down to the yawning portal. The Dungeon Mad Mage. So as you pay your coins, and you brought your group together, of the four of you here. Between you guys can pick who's controlling your dwarf friend. As you pay your gold into his dish, he pulls you aside. His grim face seems like hard stone, as he fills a customer's flagon with ale, and he tells you, remember, there are brave adventurers and old adventurers, but no brave old adventurers. Be smart down there, know when to run.
Okay.
Yeah, Rio looks incredibly nervous.
Alright, so these maps are huge. So you're going to kind of zoom out, find where you are on the map, and then zoom back in. Okay, so I set all your tokens up to be able to see at your light distance. Everyone emits like 5 feet of low light. Just not just naturally, you can see 5 feet around you.
Okay, so the first thing Ryu is going to do is he is going to use his light cantrip, and just sort of have a glowing bit of light in his hand.
Okay. And how much light does that put off?
I believe it's something like 30 feet, but I'll post it in chat. Oh, it's a 20-foot radius. So it's 20-foot bright and then an additional 20-foot dim. So it gives him a good amount of room to see.
There we go. I had turned Violet's eyes on. There you go.
I can see. So, do y'all know where we go?
Once I describe the room, let me fix. Everyone's tokens seem to be not giving enough light. There you go. So down and down into the mythic depths you descend while the winch creaks and groans. Adventure awaits, but so too does death. A death that has claimed countless souls, many of them quicker and clever than you could ever hope to be. What do you truly hope to find down here? Fame? Fortune? Or power? Countless others have too, and the dungeon is their tomb. Your feet touch sand at the last torchlight of the world above flickers. The distant sounds of the yawning portal dwindle into thundering silence. Your eyes adjust to the gloom. Shields of glory line the walls, all dented, all stained with graffiti. On the wall is a message written in Elvish script, written in blood.
Does anyone speak Elvish?
No.
Nope.
Shit. Does
Cool,
Dwarf?
neither do I.
I've had my encounters with a few dwarfs in my time, and he reads it off. Beyond the pillars of the Mage Maid awaits, peering from behind those black gates, ever searching for one of worth, and burying all else in tepid earth.
Spooky and ominous, but one would expect none less from such a grand and evil dungeon.
Sounds like fun.
So from this room, as you can see, the only way out is to the southwest.
Ryu is going to try and roll another perception check to see if he can spot anything odd in this little entrance. No, he does not.
Yeah, let's see here. Ryu. Yes, you do not spot anything out of the ordinary.
So, marching order. Ryu is a wizard, so he should not be in the front line because he will be squished. So who here would like to take the front line?
So Zeus, by the way, is a dwarf fighter. He's carrying a halberd and has on chainmail armor.
All right, wonderful. He's going in front.
Yep, agreed.
Yep.
I
Okay,
slightly
so
squished too.
Who wants to like stand behind Asius?
I'm more range.
I think we're all ranged.
Oh shit. I guess I can. I'll can I ride on the back of Kai?
Is Kai a medium or large creature?
I think I can only do medium right now, but I'm only 3 foot.
If you're only 3 foot, then yes, you can ride on the back of your wolf.
Are you a dwarf, halfling, or gnome?
I'm a gnome.
Yeah, gnomes can ride on the backs of medium creatures.
Yeah, I think that's the beast handler thing. I can only have a medium companion.
Okay, Ryu will stand behind Violet. And Balzar, would you like to take up the rear?
Sure thing.
Okie dokie, let's send in the cannon fodder. Just a lot of hallways. Oh,
All right, stop
coming
right
up to
there.
Something.
So this hallway is about every 10 feet of this section of this wall, of the walls on both sides, has a 9 foot high, 4 foot wide, 3-inch deep door shaped recess. And in these recesses, it contains a bas relief containing a demon. And each one is a different type of demon. On this ground here is a skeleton. There's one of his thin arms pointing towards a bas relief of Nalfashini on the south wall.
Ryu is going to approach the skeleton and try to roll an investigation check to figure out what exactly the skeleton, like where the skeleton's arm points to.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, my brain is just off today. Ryu is just
So
like,
it's
nope.
pointing at the wall.
Guys, this is a bit of an odd place for a skeleton. This doesn't look like a particularly natural way for someone to die.
And it's pretty early considering we've only went a few feet.
Can I check the wall that it's pointing towards as well?
Yes, give me an investigation roll.
How do I roll on this?
So if you open up your character sheet, you'll see basically everything is clickable. So looking at your character sheet, if you scroll down to your skills, and you find the investigation skill, and it's just the word investigation, just click that word and it'll automatically roll it for you.
On D&D Beyond or on Roll 20?
Oh, on Roll20. Do you have? Did you install Beyond 20?
Shit, no.
Yeah, this,
Then roll it on D&D and Beyond, just so the DM can see it. Sorry, I mean on Roll20, not D&D Beyond. Roll on Roll20, not D&D and Beyond. Once you have the extension hooked up, essentially anything that you click on, you'll see that if you hover over something with Beyond 20, it'll have the Beyond 20 logo, and if you click it, it will automatically roll on both Roll20 and on D&D Beyond.
Okay, none of my stats are on Roll 20 either. It's like it's
Just
a
roll-
D20 plus
yeah.
my thing,
Just-
right? Okay.
yes.
Yes, your intelligence. Oh shit.
You find a on the south wall. You walk up to this very creepy looking carving, and you find like maybe it's a secret door.
Can I push on it?
The wall pushes open to like a. It almost looks like a. It was made there, and it was all like the walls are all smooth, and then all of a sudden it goes kind of like rocky, kind of like it was chiseled there.
Should we check it out?
Sure.
Yep, sure.
Okay, we'll send Azius down first, and if he dies, we know it's dangerous.
Agreed.
True cannon fodder.
Dear
So as-
Azius is coming up to something.
Yes. So as he's walking, he notices that like there's a little bit more and more water at his feet as he comes down to the very bottom of this, and it opens up into a kind of like a cubicle. It's 10-foot square, and the floor here, from what you can tell, maybe tilts down. As it goes from east to west, so it's kind of going down away from you as a ramp, and it gets deeper as as the water goes, kind of like a swimming pool.
Okie dokie. So Azius is going to wade into the water
Okay.
and see what he sees.
Okay. So from where he's standing right now, he's about waist deep in the water, and over here is a statue. It's got like a purple aura about it. But what is kind of curious about this statue is that it looks like it was recently put together. And inside his face, it's got like a kind of like a jack-o'-lantern effect. There's a candle inside, and the mouth and the eyes are kind of glowing.
Okay, he's gonna roll a perception check if he can see something, something weird with the thing.
Okay. Are you able to access his character sheet? Yeah, you are. Nope.
Yeah, all of my rolls have That was him. That wasn't Rio. That was
Oh,
That
you should be
was
able to
Azius.
like access his character sheet,
Oh
right?
no, I rolled it from his sheet.
Oh, it just put your
It
name.
just doesn't show that it's his sheet. Oh, no, it does. It says Azius right under perception.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I
So
just switched
something
to his icon.
up ahead a little bit is moving in the water. Can't really picture what it is. But the statue itself seems kind of harmless at this point.
Okay, Azius is going to inform the party that there is something weird with the statue and there might be something in the water. He's going to start backing up.
Can we see anything in the water?
From where you're standing at, no.
I have an idea. I need everyone to get back.
Well, how far?
15 feet. So Ryu is going to step into the water. Actually, he's not going to step into the water. He's just going to like hover towards this edge. And he is going to cast Thunder Wave. Wait, shit, Thunder Wave is...
Thunderwave is
audible.
sound, not electricity.
God damn it. I will have to use... And how are you about, like, material components?
Don't worry about that. Assume that you bring the material components you need for your spells.
Okay, so he is going to use Chromatic Orb, and he's going to use lightning damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it doesn't hit good. So it doesn't hit very good, but it does... so he throws lightning damage into the water.
And as you do, right almost in front of you, this like jelly ooze type thing kind of bubbles up to the surface of water. And everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I got it to work. Sorry, the first one.
Okay. Just to try it, go ahead and click your token first, then do it. And I'll change the number on it. There you go.
Damn it.
Which one do you want? Do you want 12 or do you want 22?
12.
Okay. Okay, so everyone's on there? Yep.
Sorry, Jinxie, on the monsters, you actually do have an ability to roll their initiative. You'll see on their sort of sheet there is a little D20 icon by their stat block, and it says int, which is initiative. So just click their token, and then click the initiative, and it'll automatically add them to the order.
Okay.
But yes, this is how Ryu dies.
No.
You picked to go on 12 instead of 22. Why were you earnest?
That's a good question. I could have easily.
Say goodbye to your wizard.
Okay. It's gonna be 5 feet. She's saying I can click on it, but it just gives me just the monster stats. The block from like the D.
Oh, are you? So is this like the module?
Yes.
That's odd. I'm looking at your stream right now. Usually if you bring up, okay, so on the map, you can automatically bring up any character sheet by shift double clicking a token on the board.
Ah, there it is. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, why does it not bring up the thing you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And it has that little initiative right next to his armor class and stuff.
I see it now. Okay, okay. That's pretty
Not a
handy.
problem. I'm gonna turn it off so I don't have that. I'm just gonna minimize the window so I don't have that little secret.
Okay. So, what kind of armor are you wearing?
None.
None at all.
A wizard.
Okay. So you're going to get what is your AC? Hold on. This is like learning a new
10.
system for me. 10. Okay.
No AC.
So it's actually going to miss you.
Oh, thank Christ.
All right, Azias.
Okay, Azias is going to run up, right up next to Ryu, and he is going to use the only weapon he has, which is a halberd. God, I wish I wasn't lagging so much. Yes, 22. For
Yes,
8
it is a hit.
slashing damage.
And it's actually just enough damage to kill this ooze between your orb and his attack.
Wonderful.
See?
Yeah, you can see Ryu is like on his ass, just like panting. It's like, oh god, I never want to be at the front line again.
You want a mushroom?
No, thank you. I'm not particularly inclined to recreational drugs.
Nobody said anything about drugs.
He opens his mouth looking to say something else, but thinks better of it and just shuts his trap, and then pushes Azius forward to go and take a better investigation of that room, since hopefully that ooze was the only thing.
Yeah, so now he's kind of like almost treading water where he's at because of his height. And this statue is giving off like I said, a purple kind of glow. It's a perfectly built statue, but it looks like the room has been recently visited. And out of character, anything that you guys do in the dungeon could affect my in-person game and vice versa.
Okie dokie. So, Ryu is going to roll a investigation check to see if he can identify what the statue is of and what is causing it to look so weird. God, these rolls are bad. I have a +7 in investigation, man.
So there's nothing besides this glow that maybe like someone casted a continual light spell on it and a purple glow. There's nothing extraordinary about this statue.
Odd. It seems that this was just a trap, guys. Maybe we should just head back to the hallway.
Okay.
Okay, so Azius is going to swim back to us. I will send this dwarf to drown. I don't give a shit. Cannon Fodder! That's his real name. I'm gonna change his name to Cannon Fodder.
Perfect.
So down at this end of the hall, the west end, you see it opens up to like a maybe like a big room. There's stairs going down in front of you, but from what you can see, there's pillars arranged in the room.
Huh.
Didn't that message on the wall say something about pillars? Gentlemen?
Um.
Well, Ryu is going to go ahead and. Well, I'm gonna see if I can cast. Can I cast light at a distance? Nope, I have to touch it. Okay, so he is going to push Cannon Fodder further forward and have Cannon Fodder roll a perception check to see if Cannon Fodder sees anything.
Such a good call. Yeah.
As Cannon Fodder approaches the stairs, he sees two bugbears running off to the south through the south corridor, and on the northern pillar, maybe like what appears to be a skeletal snake, and some words carved into the wall to the southwest.
Huh. God damn it.
So Cannon Fodder informs the party that there was some bugbears running to the south. Do you wish to pursue?
Like, were they running away from something?
Cannon Fodder does not know.
I could send Kiko in to look around.
Yeah, sure, if you want to send your animal to scout, you're free to do that.
Yeah, can I send my mouse in since they're small enough to
Okay.
set up anything?
Where are you going to send your mouse to?
To look at the snake skeleton first.
Okay, so you run to the north pillar, or the mouse does, and kind of. Can your mouse climb? Very steep walls?
I would, probably not super steep. It would be more of a forest. So, I mean, I'm sure it knows how to climb trees and stuff, but I don't know about stone.
Okay, so yeah, so it's stone pillars. There's no like ledges or anything up there, but your mouse sees this giant snake skeleton up there at the top of the pillar. It's not moving.
Can it see the words on the wall?
It's words written in common in real big letters in blood. It says certain death this way, and it points to the southern exit.
Okay, and you said the bugbears ran off towards the north?
To the south.
South. Okay, I'll have Kiko come back, and obviously I can kind of communicate and I'll relay that certain death message by where the snake is.
Well, sounds like a good reason not to pursue the bugbears. Let's go somewhere else.
Alright.
So it looks like we can go north or west, and we could go south, should you not wish to heed the warning.
Balzar?
I'm going wherever else is going.
This is a very indecisive party. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d2. Just gonna flip a coin, and if it's 1, we go north. If it's 2, we go west. Alright, we're going north.
North it is.
Yeah, I mean, you just keep moving, and then when something important happens, I'll tell you.
It looks like there's something to the east here. Do you want to check that out or keep going straight?
We could take a peek, see.
Okay, Cannon Fodder is going to head over there, and he is going to...
See a door.
Okay, he is going to check to see if the door is locked with a perception check. He sees nothing.
Yeah, but he reaches out and he jiggles the handle, and it's unlocked.
Okay, so he is going to enter.
Okay, so in this room is a sword stand in the middle of the room. And in this, the sword stand stands in the middle of the room, it has a faintly glowing longsword stabbed into it. And at the base of the stand lies skeletal remains of a hand amid a bunch of stains of dried blood.
I'm gonna be real, guys. This sounds like a trap.
Yeah, but I kind of want to touch it.
Do not touch it.
But it's shiny.
It is probably cursed or trapped. I mean, you don't just die in the middle of a room like this.
Can I poke it with the stick?
You poke it with your stick and nothing happens.
Eh. Do we want to do something about this, or what do we want?
So, do you want to take the sword or do you want to leave the room?
Well, I don't need a sword, so I'm just gonna step out of the room.
Except the sword's glowing?
Yes, it has like a see if it has a certain color to it. It just is faintly glowing, so we'll make it like a purple glow to it.
What about the skeletal hand?
Give me an investigation check. So, the the hand of the skeleton, you go over, you kind of like poke with your stick, you look at it, and from your knowledge, it looks like maybe it was a hand of somebody and they lopped off their own hand, the way that the break is off of the wrist.
I think you're right about the sword being cursed.
I never said it was cursed, I said it was trapped.
Well, either way, it kinda sorta looks like this person had to cut off their hand just to get rid of the sword.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to pick up the sword.
Is that another opening back there?
I think it just loops around.
Yeah, you'll actually have to move your token to see it. There you go.
It looks like a dead end, but it looks like it should actually open into... Like, just going by the shape of the room, it looks like it's supposed to go back into the hallway, so I'm gonna roll another investigation check.
As you're looking at the wall, you see like two little round holes on the wall.
Like,
Ryu is gonna go tell Cannon Fodder to go look through the holes.
He stands on his tippy toes and he looks at the holes and he sees into the room with the skeleton.
Ah, so this is either a peephole or perhaps some sort of secret door.
so people are creeping.
Most likely. No doubt either trying to spy on oncoming adventurers to, you know, jump us or what have you. But perhaps we should move on.
Okay.
Okay, so we can either go to the left or to the right.
Flip a coin.
Okie dokie. To the left.
Okay.
Up ahead, you see a satchel on the ground.
This seems suspicious. Anything in this dungeon is suspicious.
I'ma look.
All right, roll me a 1d8. So inside, you find a jar. It's a jar of eyeballs.
That doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't, but okay.
Bowser, perhaps this is something for your cooking?
I wouldn't really put eyeballs in a dish. That's just disturbing.
I guess you could call it seafood. Do you want to carry the eyeballs, or do you want to put it back in the bag?
Oh no,
Anything else in the bag?
Nope, just a jar of eyeballs.
I guess I'll just You could just take the bag. Or something. I don't know.
Okay, you now have a fashionable purse.
So as cannon fodder is coming, I see you changed the name on it. um,
Yeah.
as cannon fodder is coming around the corner, you start seeing into a 50-foot square room, and there's some pillars ahead. But the pillars, you can't really tell, but they're black and they're made of something odd. Um, on the ground is like bones everywhere, just random bones.
I suppose Ryu is going to try and investigate the bones to see if he like identifies what creatures they are.
Okay.
Finally.
So, from where you're standing at, your investigation skill is really good. It's like a mixture of bones, maybe some goblins, and some humanoids, and snake worm-like bones, just different bones. But you do notice while investigating these bones that the pillars, they're painted black. They are made of mortared human bones, humanoid bones.
This seems to be like some sort of shrine of death.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shall we send in cannon fodder to investigate?
By all means.
And Balazar, you kind of sense like a shadow move just to the north of you. It's just out of your sight.
Anyone else notice the shadow?
Just you.
Can I cast detect magic?
Yes, you can cast. Yes.
So anything within, what is that, 30 feet?
Okay. And nothing appears to be like having an aura around it.
There are monsters.
Yeah.
So coming down from the ceiling, right next to cannon fodder, is this like long tentacle creature. It's got the head of kind of like brain with a a beak, like a bird beak coming off the front of it.
The hell? Oof.
I'm gonna try and roll a quick nature check to see if I can identify what these creatures are.
Grells.
Guys, these things are grells and they are bad news bears.
The hell is a growl?
They are. Are they monstrosities or aberrations?
Hold on, let's see if I can show it to players.
If you go to sort of like, you know, the journal that has all the information in it, if there is a handout for grells, you can just type in grell in the search bar and it'll bring up
Yeah.
all of the stuff, and if there's a handout, you'll find it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a handout. Wait, yeah, it does. Never mind. Take it back. There you go.
Oh!
Yeah, they are bad news bears. Floating brains with beaks and tentacles, like literally, they are just nightmares.
Did you
Okie
say
dokie. So it looks like the
aberration?
girls attack first.
So cannon fodder is going to get hit by the girl's tentacles. It must make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 minute. It saves, but still takes 3 piercing damage.
Good job, cannon fodder.
Violet, you go.
Okay, so I just looked it up and it is an aberration, which is my favorite enemy. I get advantage, right?
That is correct.
Sweet. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to shoot at the one in the far corner.
Okay. So it's a hit for 9 piercing damage. This grail in the far corner was asleep. It has now entered the combat.
Oh shit. Okay. Do I get a second or?
One second, let me enter combat. Okay, so he's going to take 9 piercing damage from your longbow.
Okay.
All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cannon fodder, you go.
Alright, cannon fodder is going to attack the grell that is right in front of him with his halberd.
It is a hit.
27 for 12 slashing damage. Yes, so that is 12 slashing. Good job, cannon fodder.
Balzar, it's your go.
I cast Scorching Ray on the growl next to Cannon Fodder.
Okay, 17. It's a hit for 8 fire damage. It shrieks from the pain from the fire. Ryu.
Okay, Ryu is going to move.
According to the spell, it does 3 shots. I'm not sure why it only did 1.
You might need to roll it.
Yeah, if you just 3
multiple
shots.
times.
Okay, there we go. So first one's a hit, second one's a miss, third one's a hit for 7. All right.
Okay, and how's that Grell looking that's next to cannon fodder?
Very bloodied.
Alright, perfect. I am going to throw a firebolt at it. For 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Actually, wait, does that +1 Wand of the War Mage also... Is it just the addition to spell attacks, or do I also add it to damage? Because if so, it's then 4.
Let's double check it just to make sure. Let's see. When you hold this wand, you get +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. In addition, you ignore half cover when making a spell attack.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna say he basically uses that wand in conjunction with his arcane focus, so yeah, it is just 3 damage, so that's fine.
Okay. Okay, so the Grell is going to hit cannon fodder for 9 piercing damage with its tentacles, but miss with its beak.
Okie dokie. No, don't attack me. Haha, you're so sexy.
He wants you.
Attack the person who attacked you.
It's going to move in and try to hit with its tentacles and beak, but miss both times.
Was he trying to hit Ryu, or was
Yes,
he trying
Ryu.
Okay, Ryu's just like so out of it right now. He's just like, oh my god, my life keeps flashing before my eyes.
I didn't know he was sleeping. Sorry.
Literally the worst.
And Violet, check it out.
Okay. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna hit the one that came up to us.
Okay. Alright, that is a hit for 11 acid damage.
Okay, and I only get 1 attacker.
Yes, unless you have a bonus action that says you can.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting that Cannon Fodder has 2 attacks. Can I just throw in his extra attack from...
That is not here.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Um,
Yeah, he's just gonna attack the last one he attacked.
Oh, it's a miss.
God damn it, Cannon Fodder, you suck.
yeah, I think I'm okay.
Alright, it's cannon fodder's go.
Okay, he's gonna try and hit that Grell again.
That's a hit for 13.
Still up.
Yep.
Get his ass.
That finishes off the grill that was in the corner.
Wonderful. And now he is going to position himself behind the other grill to try and draw its attention away from Ryu.
Okay. And Balazar, or Bowser, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on it.
That's a good solid hit of 17 fire damage.
And then I'm gonna use Quicken Spell to use Scorching Ray as a bonus action.
Okay.
Nice.
You basically at this point just finish it off.
Hang on, do you have a feat that allows you to add your... Yeah, what are you using to add that +2 to your roll, to your damage roll for Firebolt? Because Firebolt is just a cantrip, it should just be a D10. Oh wait, no, it is 2d10. Never mind, I'm just being stupid. Yeah, I just rolled that shitty with my Firebolt damage. Okay, so
All
they're
is
both
quiet
dead.
again. And they're both dead.
Yay. Rio is going to do some investigating to see if there's any like secret doors or pathways in this otherwise empty room.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on.
You do not find anything like a secret door or anything.
Okay, guys, this seems to be some sort of dead end. Are you casting Cure Wounds on?
Yeah, on
yourself
Cannon
or
Fodder.
on- Okay, Cannon Fodder gets up for 4.
At least something.
Yeah, but don't worry about him. He still has his second wind action.
True, but if it can keep him up and he keeps taking majority of the damage.
Okay, so I guess we're going back the way we came because this was a dead end.
Okay.
Huh. Okay, so it looks like there's a door to the north, but then it continues going to the south and then to the right.
Let's check this door first, since we're right here.
Okay, Cannon Fodder is going to check if the door is locked or trapped.
It is unlocked.
But is it trapped?
Give me an investigation check.
Cannon Fodder rolling better investigation checks than Ryu
It is not trapped.
Heartbreaking. Okay, so he is going to open the door.
Okay, so this door, it opens up into like a big hall, and in the kind of middle of the room is these statue-like things, and standing atop them are stone plinths in the middle of the room. They're facing east. They're 6 feet tall, depicting male Waterdavian nobles clad in decorative plate armor. And lying at the base of the center statue are some bones.
That seems suspicious.
Have 10 minutes gone by since I cast Detect Magic?
Yes.
am a wizard. I will not spend a spell slot on detect magic unless absolutely necessary.
I mean, if I do it as a ritual, it doesn't expend a slot, right?
Yeah, that is true, but it does take 10 minutes to do.
Yeah, true. Just depends on if y'all want to wait around for 10 minutes or not.
Well, more the issue is that this is a living dungeon, and if we stand around for 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic again, we could be ambushed, there could be new baddies, um, you know, we could be ambushed.
True. I'm gonna come over here and look at the skeleton.
As you get closer, you notice a skeleton, and then within the skeleton remains it's like a broken staff.
I'm gonna poke at it.
Okay, time for Ryu to waste a spell slot and cast Detect Magic.
That's what I
So, so you see a faintest, kind of like a lingering trace of magic, from both the fragments of the staff.
What do you know the School of Magic?
Do not.
Okay, guys, this seems to be some sort of weird magic staff, but I can't seem to identify the School of Magic. It could be dangerous.
And finally, as you get close to the statues, you kind of notice, as you take more of a look at them, that on the base of each statue is something carved, like a name. Thank you for the follow.
Language I know.
It says the one that you're standing in front of you. I'm gonna put it in chat, be easier. Maybe try to botch this name up. Uh, it says Ruthendar.
I would like to roll a history check to see if I can identify who that person is.
Okay.
Same piece.
Sorry, that was for Rio, not cannon fodder. Cannon fodder doesn't care. Cannon fodder has -1 in intelligence.
Okay, and you let's see if last one. So you don't know anything from it.
Okay, I want to go to the other statues and see what names are on those.
Okay, and real quick, we are going to take like a 5-minute break.
Okay, sounds good. We'll be back in at 5 after, or 6 after 12.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So the one on the north is Onthalis. The one on the south says Elmdaron.
Okay, can I roll to see if I recognize anything from
Okay.
this?
And real quick, you notice kind of like a very faint chalk line through the names. And something has been written. It's very faint below it.
Ryu will investigate to see what, if he can make out what the writing in chalk is.
Okay. Did you roll?
Oh, you wanted me to roll for
Yeah,
him?
I'm sorry.
Confused.
No, it's a problem. Sorry.
Is that investigation?
Yes. So underneath each one, prospectively from the top, middle to the bottom, it or from the bottom, middle to the top, someone has written. It looks like very scratchy, scrawly, but it says "smelly bottom, stupid skull, and born toothless."
Guys, I think these were just defaced by a bunch of goblins or something, or maybe immature kids.
You said the north one said toothless?
Born toothless.
Born toothless. Yes, it does seem a bit childish.
Perhaps it's best we carry on.
Like through the room or back where we came?
Well, it looks like there is a door to the right of you, and there is a passageway back down near where we came through that goes to the west slash left, or it looks like this room continues on to the north.
Hmm. Can I check this door and see if it's trapped or unlocked?
Give me an investigation check for the trap, and it is unlocked. It doesn't look trapped at all.
That looks great! I'm gonna push it!
Perfectly safe.
I'm gonna open it.
You hear a click as you open the door.
I have a pitch!
Thankfully, it was just the handle turning.
Oh my god, why would you do
For
that?
God's sake. Ryu is like once again like slightly hyperventilating. Then he calms down quickly.
You know, with the mushroom? As I pop one myself.
I don't like recreational drugs, thank you though.
It's not recreational. Okay, I'm gonna go through the door now.
Alright, we send cannon fodder first.
Right.
It looks like this just loops around.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's one thing. Yeah, I guess we could go back.
Yeah, might as well. It doesn't really look like there's anything of any use here. Might as well explore that area more.
Wait, what's this door next to me?
Yes, there is a door there. It appears to be unlocked.
Is it trapped?
You have to give me an investigation check.
Oh god.
It's scolded. It's good.
Oh god. I'm gonna push it open.
Inside, it's just like a closet. It's empty. There's no shelves or anything, but it's just like a small size space, like a closet.
Perfect place to hide a body.
You know what? You're right. Is there a body in there?
There's not a body in there.
Okie dokie. Cannon Fodder is going to re-enter the room from where they first entered, where Ryu is still waiting, very anxious because he is alone.
Damn, I'm gonna fall.
Okie dokie. So, what direction do you guys want to go in? I'm not picking this time.
Well, I picked a door.
Yeah, also when you went to the end of that hallway, you saw a bunch of plates and like glassware piled up on the end there.
Alright.
Alright, Valzar, you choose what direction we go in.
Head west.
Okie dokie. Cannon Fodder is on the job. There is a door up ahead.
Yes, up ahead is a door. Sorry, the door.
Cannon Fodder is going to see if he can check if it's unlocked and if there are any traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check, and it's unlocked. It is not trapped.
Okay, Cannon Fodder is going to open it.
Okay, you open it, and it comes into like another hallway. At the end of the hallway is another door. And as Cannon Fodder gets closer to the door, he hears on the voices on the other side. It's kind of like, oh gosh, what's the word? I drew a blank in my mind. What's the group of people that sing with just the a cappella groups? It's like you hear some like male voices singing, and then you hear a shh 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 shh.
Cannon Fodder turns to the group and whispers, "I think there's a boy band."
Do you think they want shrooms?
I mean, I guess.
Should we say hello?
Cannon Fodder does whatever Cannon Fodder is told. Cannon Fodder knocks on the door and says hello.
You hear chuckling from the other side of the door, and you hear like a no, don't do it, let him do it.
Hello? 'Tis I, Cannon Fodder. Cannon Fodder is going to see if the door is locked.
It is not locked.
Alright, he is going to open the door.
All right, let me explain this room for you. So this door opens up into. One second here. GFO. Why is my map not right? Oh well. The so it opens up into a room. You see 4 guys standing there, and One is there, and there's a fifth one that's kind of like, maybe like he's dressed a little nicer than the others. Um, they all appear to be like vampires. Like they have pale skin, and they have evidently fangs, and their hair slicked back and black cloaks on. And inside the room is a table as well. And on this table you see cards and stacks of coins. Like maybe they were playing like a card game. And one of them turns around and looks at you in a very bad impression. Welcome to our party.
Ryu is gonna roll an insight check to see if these guys are like actually vamp. Or would it be like nature, investigation, perception, or insight?
Perception.
Perception. Okay.
You're looking a little closer at them. You can tell that the white on their face has been painted on by like maybe you see like fingerprints or some places they missed.
Actually, that was Cannon Fodder's roll. So Cannon Fodder is going to turn to Balzer, who's right next to him. Says these aren't vampires.
I'm gonna get off of Kai and send him in and have him start snarling and growling and being the most vicious wolf, just staring at them.
What are you doing with your wolf? Get it away! Get it away! It's so scary. Why are you gonna scare us?
You really shouldn't fake things.
We are vampires.
You're a liar.
And
Guys,
then as he
very-
says, we are vampires, you hear like, I'm not a good singer by the way, so just for forewarn your ears, you hear like the vampires tune in. Vampires.
You're really
We're gonna
a
have like
bad
a
liar.
West Side Story kind of moment where everyone's doing like the finger snaps and they're gonna do
Yes.
some really good choreography.
Yes.
Yes!
Ryu awkwardly applauds. You guys are very talented singers, but not very good vampires. You should perhaps spend more time looking at. I'm sorry, I'm doing an accent. I'm doing a different character voice. You guys should, maybe spend more time looking in the mirror and checking to make sure you've covered all of your faces.
Oh,
And one of them looks over and smacks the other one in the back of the head. I told you so.
but if they were really vampires, they couldn't see themselves in the mirror now, could they?
Well, they kind of just told us that they are not vampires because one was smacked in the back of the head by the other. We don't have any trouble with you. We're just passing through. We'll leave you alone.
Yes, as you're standing in this room, you do see on the northern wall is a large stone fresco. It's depicting a rugged mountain, hollowed out with like caverns containing tiny sculptures of figures of dwarfs. And behind the mountain itself is like carved rays of sunlight fan out to build the edges of the wall. And beneath the mountain fresco is a large recessed stone tub about 8 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep.
You have a nice bathtub.
They just kind of stare at you, and it is not. Oh, sorry, you know we're not vampires. I reckon it's not a good tub.
What is wrong with the tub?
It's very shallow.
Not for me.
Do any of your characters play like cards? Like when your character, did you pick cards as one of its things?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I think so.
And neither does cannon fodder.
Oh, that would be in like the background, right?
No, it'd be under tool proficiencies.
Oh, then no.
Tillis, would you like to play a card game with us? We're just in the middle of playing a card game.
Cannon fodder is going to look back to the rest of the group and await their thoughts. Ryu shakes his head no.
No.
Not really interested.
And cannon fodder
Okay.
shrugs.
Okay, so they just kind of go back to sitting on a table and playing a card game.
Okay, see you guys later. Thanks for being pretty chill. Your acapellas are like really good. You guys, once you get tired of this vampire shtick, maybe you should go and, tour.
Okay, to say that as you leave, you hear one chime in, going pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots. Thank you.
Ryu turns to the group and is like, that was the weirdest. Of all the things we're going to encounter in this dungeon, I don't think anything is going to top a bunch of singing vampires.
Yeah, I don't know how to take that. And I take a lot of things.
Alright, so Cannon Fodder is going to open this door to the south.
Okay, I gotta check my food real quick.
That was interesting.
Okay, so door to the south. He opens it. There's no traps. It's unlocked. But inside this room, it opens up. It looks like maybe it's sleeping quarters, and there's 5 beds here. Along with the bedrolls, like spread on the floor, there's some like rusty oil lanterns also on the floor that kind of give light to the chamber.
This looks like it would be a good place to come back to if we need to take a long rest.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay, Cannon Fodder is going to check this other door. He's not even going to check it, he's just going to open it. He has a good feeling this isn't trapped.
And it is not trapped. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Take your time.
You find on the ground a dead body of a badly dressed vampire.
Oh my god, they killed her.
Huh.
Yeah, that shit's pretty fucked up.
Is there a way of telling how said person died?
Give me a medicine check. Something short and pointy.
To the throat, side, back.
To their back.
Interesting.
I think they were literally backstabbed by their friends.
It should be good. Ask them?
Honestly, kind of now I don't even want to fuck with them.
Or maybe they don't even know this person's dead? Do they have anything on them?
You find a small pouch.
I look in the pouch.
Inside, you find in the small pouch, excuse me, 3 gold pieces.
I will hand it over to our treasurer.
Ryu pockets it happily.
Weird question. Does this person still have blood?
You go and you squish the body, and yes, blood still comes out of the body.
Okay.
That was very gross of you to do.
I had to check because I thought maybe, they were like really trying to be vampires and maybe they tried to drain this person of their blood. You know what I mean?
Very much so, but still gross.
I squish it again.
Stop. Ryu actually looks like nauseous.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so I guess we will get going.
So do we want to ask them about it?
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to go ask them about this dead body, you're free to. Ryu's just like, I don't want to fuck with them.
I'd say just ignore this whole thing and move on.
Yeah, okay.
But we'll definitely take note of this Ryu. If we need to come back and take a long rest in somewhere safe, this seems like a good place as any.
Yeah, I agree.
As you pass the hallway that leads to the a cappella group, you hear like someone like yell the word "You're a cheater" in a table crash.
Get out, get out, get out! We can, if they kill each other, we can come back later, but let's not get involved.
That might be fun to come back to later.
Alright, looks like there is a staircase up to the north.
Yep.
Okay, we can go to the west or we can keep going north.
To the west, as you're standing there, you kind of see like just going around the corner. It goes off to the right, and then maybe off to the left again. You see like maybe like a torch ahead of you. Like there's someone up ahead of.
Like to the north up ahead?
Oh, to the west. Like it goes to the west, on that little turn right there. It goes back north, and it goes to the west again.
Oh, okay.
Yep, there's a door up ahead. Cannon fodder will investigate to see if it is trapped.
No, but it looks like it's been recently opened and closed, possibly because it wasn't fully latched. And you hear some like screams on the other side of the door. Screams like someone dying.
Should we open it? This sounds like a bad idea.
I'm not gonna do it, but I totally had the thought of kicking the door open like Shrek. Somebody.
If anyone is going to open the door, I'm gonna ready a fireball just in case.
Yeah, Ryu is going to ready a firebolt.
Okay.
I have my arrows knocked.
Um, Cannon Fodder is going to have his halberd at the ready, and he's going to kick open the door.
One second, flagging. All right, so this room is going to open into what appears like a throne room. And let's see. A throne room. In the middle of this room lies the bones of the bones, skull, rotted leather wing flaps, and a stinger of a wyvern. And it's intermingled with some shards of like crystal, some clear crystal. And the throne itself is about, the room itself is 70 foot high. It's got the marble steps that are there that go up and down to the throne. And it's a large high-backed throne made of interwoven bleached bones. And each of the bone armrests is carved to be resembled of a fanged snake. Empty torch brackets made of fluted discolored bronze protrude from the walls. And that's all.
Time to go investigate a wyvern.
I think you're right.
Just waiting on the roll because roll 20 is being super slow for me. And a 17.
Yeah, it's not just you. It's me too.
I think what it is, I'm guessing you'll have exploration mode on.
Yes.
Exploration mode causes more of the map to be loaded, and because I've run this, just like basically this first floor before, and I was warned by another DM who had run this, that exploration mode is because this map is so big, that it causes Roll20 to lag.
Really?
Should it be uncovered. So yeah, that might help with the load, but it also could just be Roll20 just like shitting the bed.
Well, just turn it off and see if it changes. Okay. So the
wyvern. Oh yeah, I'm
wyvern.
rolling faster now. Oh man, if only that ray of frost was something that actually hit.
So so investigation shows that this creature was trapped here in this crystal, and someone has broken this crystal open and freed this creature. And it's been some time that it's been killed. Because it's just the bones, the skull, and the wings itself are rotted.
Is there anything on it? Like, is there anything that Ryu could pick up other than, like, glass shards?
No.
Okie dokie. Ryu looks towards that throne, and is like, that looks pretty suspicious.
Shall we take a look?
Sure, if you want to.
Is there any sign of whatever was screaming?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look around the throne and see if there's anything weird, like switch. Maybe it goes to another room, something like
You look. Give me an investigation roll. But as you're looking at the throne, like I said, it was it's large, high-backed. It's got bleached bones made out of bleached bones. Got 14. And each one of the bone armrests are carved to resemble a fanged snake. But you do notice that the seat itself is on a hinge.
Maybe I should use Mage Hand to open it.
Yeah, I think you should, and then I'm gonna back out of the way.
So yeah, Rio's gonna take as much space backwards as he can before using his Mage Hand, which reaches 30 feet, to try and open the hinge.
Okay. So as you lift up the hinge seat, the snakes on each side kind of come alive and attack the hand.
Haha! I was right, and so I'm gonna leave the lid open, and dispel my Mage Hand.
Okay. So underneath the seat is kind of like a not a box, but it's like the seat was a lid to a box. So it's open and there's something inside.
All right, cannon fodder, go get it.
He pulls
It is Jim.
he pulls out a piece of paper, and it's written in like runes that he doesn't understand.
Cannon fodder is going to show the paper to the party and hand it off to Rio. Unfortunately, I don't have comprehend languages.
But you do notice that it's written in Draconic.
Oh, I can read Draconic.
Same here.
Made you look.
Oh, you motherfucker, Hallister! Rio crumples up the note and throws it away. Fucking bastard. Okay, where to now, lads?
Well, there's the other side of the throne, and there's the two up north.
Can we sort of like gauge where we might have heard that scream coming from where we're standing now?
No, because the door is closed. You just heard from their side of the
Oh.
thing.
And can Kai smell anything weird? He is a dog.
Kai smells sweaty men. And not the good kind.
Oh.
Is there a good kind?
Yes.
Pheromones. Okay, what direction can he kind of gather?
Kind of like to the northwest.
To the northwest?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then I think I'm gonna check this door.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
Oh. Ouch.
Yeah, it's not trapped and it's locked.
And it's locked. Shit.
Uh-huh.
Can he pick locks?
Is it a wooden door?
Yes.
I could burn it.
That'll work too.
I
Ryu.
guess
Sorry, go ahead.
create a bonfire on the door.
Okay. So door it begins to catch fire slowly, but soon enough, it's causing like smoke, and you hear coughing from the other side, and you hear like a WTF.
Fodder is going to kick down the door.
While it's still burning?
Yes, because that means it's weakened.
So the room itself, it was not a very big curve there. It's filled with smoke, and you hear coughing.
Ryu yells out, "Is anyone in there?"
Yes.
We heard screaming. Do you require assistance?
You hear another voice. We want to suck your blood.
Are you more of those fake vampires we ran into your group a bit earlier?
I did not say vampire. Did you say vampire? I didn't say vampire.
You
No,
said I
we,
want to suck your blood.
No, we are not vampires. Come in.
Ryu is... And, Cannon Fodder is gonna start, like, stomping out the
Yeah, and
fire.
Rio, as you peeked around the edge there, you saw some badly dressed vampires.
And he goes, "Hi, guys. Sorry for that. We just heard yelling and we thought somebody was in trouble. We'll leave you alone."
So you're noticing that one of the vampires, they all have very distinct features of their own, facial features and stuff. But one of them, from where you're standing at, looks like maybe it's the person that you saw killed earlier.
Wait, the person we saw that was killed?
Yeah, the one at the end of the alley where you saw the dead vampire that was stabbed in the back.
The one that I squished?
Yes, the one you poked and squished the blood out of. And in here is a lot of smoke, and there's some oil lanterns hanging from chains above a table. And on the table are maybe like disguise kits and 3 backpacks.
I'm gonna let Violet handle this one because she's the one who investigated that body.
They'll just kind of look at you and hiss, Violet, like.
Alright, so Ryu is going to say, I don't mean to alarm you, but, and he points to the one that looks like the body they found. We found that person dead.
No, you didn't. I'm right here.
No, we can show you. Like, come with us. We'll show you where the body is.
I don't think I want them coming with us.
Tell you what, for passage you must pay us 1 gold each if you want to pass through our territory.
No, I'm trying to tell you that you guys have, someone is trying to trick you. Someone killed your friend.
I'm not trying to trick you or my friends.
Kai's gonna start growling and snarling at that person.
Call your dog off. It's not needed. Your dog is not needed.
It's not my fault he doesn't trust you. You were
Why
dead.
wouldn't you trust me? I'm a vampire.
We're not vampires, and we found your dead friend that is apparently still alive and standing here. Which gives me to believe that something wicked is going on.
I'm not opposed to just setting them on fire.
Ryu slowly turns and looks at Violet like, what is wrong with you?
I just said I wasn't
let's-
opposed.
And you don't want to set us on fire because we are going to kill you first. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, good.
I ended up rolling a 20, but it didn't count because I didn't select my character.
Oh, okay. I'll put it on there. Don't worry. Where are you hiding at? Where's your token? Oh, there it is.
I mean, they threatened us, so can we set them on fire now?
All right. Well, Walter, you get to go first.
Please protect Ryu, he is squishy.
I cast Fireball.
You're gonna have to aim that, because otherwise you might get us in the blast.
Where are you going to place your fireball?
Wait, don't you have the safe cast or something like that? Or did you
No,
pick
that's
that up?
Wizards.
Ah,
Yeah,
damn.
it's only Ryu, if he casts Fireball, he will be able to bend it to save us.
I just cast it in the middle.
Okay, so go ahead and do your damage. What's your problem? 27? Okay. Oh my gosh. It's like that epic fireball moment.
So I guess they all take 27 if they don't save.
All right, so your fireball hits 5 of the 6 and kills them, while your other person is badly wounded.
Fireball solves everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just imagining, like, Ryu staring into the room and, like, opens his mouth to say something, he's like, ah, and then there's just a massive fireball, and, like, Vizier just, like, looking stone-faced, like, not giving a shit as all of these bodies burn to death before them.
All right, Violet, let you go.
Ah! Well, so do you still want to continue this? I mean, do you really want to do this?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. And you can see he's trying to maybe like he's scared.
Yeah, I think you want to sit down.
Maybe try to roll a persuasion check to see if he will surrender.
I'm just gonna do intimidation.
Maybe
Okay.
with advantage, because, you know...
Yeah,
your
intimidation
friend
with
is-
advantage. He just watched all of his friends just barbecued.
Exactly, holy shit.
That's one. Okay.
He sits down immediately. Just sits down.
Why did it do 3? What the hell?
That's fine.
Okay. I think you want to give up, don't you?
My friends.
Yeah. Sorry about that. might have been my suggestion.
Cannon Fodder pushes past all of you and is like, now hand over any gold you have, or we'll take your life.
I personally don't have any on me, but maybe well, they're kind of barbecued. If my charcoal friends do.
Yeah, you could check their bodies, huh? So about that scream.
The scream. Oh, sorry, I'm not vampire. I told you, I'm not vampire. What scream?
We heard a scream before we came into this room.
Oh, yeah. We just did that to, like, scare you all.
Well, it did the opposite. We were more worried if somebody was in trouble.
But you were scared that someone was in trouble, yes?
No, we were just worried.
Yeah, I wouldn't put those in the same category.
Oh. Well, joke's on us then, ha ha ha.
Yeah. But really, like, this isn't the one that we found dead, right?
Actually, yes, it is.
Ha.
Okay, Ryu is going to, like, narrow his eyes and say, so, with all of your friends dead, what exactly are you?
And as you are finishing your sentence, the creature morphs into a copy of you. And just kind of finishes the sentence with you. And it's like basically playing the copycat game.
Kill it with fire!
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. With Hail of Thorns.
1 second. And he kind of runs over and tussles with you. Now no one knows who is the real what.
Shit.
Ryu is going to yell, I'm the real one!
I'm the real one. Kill that one.
I'm the one with the health bar!
I'm the one with the health bar.
Fuck.
The doppelganger is still bloodied, right?
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh dear. Oh, okay.
So whoever dies first is the doppelganger.
Do what?
I guess Burning Hands. Whoever dies first is the doppelganger.
He was like, what the fuck?
Don't shoot me with the fire! What the fuck? Shoot that with the fire! Alright, Ryu, dexterity saving throw.
Wouldn't all of us? Because it didn't.
So it's
15-foot cone.
yeah, so you're gonna hit.
Yeah, so you also
Piper.
get,
Violet.
no, Piper doesn't get hit if he aims it correctly.
I mean, I can take the hit.
Well, I have fire resistance, so I only actually take 4 damage.
I have fire resistance, so only take 4 damage.
Elemental Adept's resistance doesn't actually affect my spells.
Cool.
Cool.
Kai smell which one is the real Ryu? Because wouldn't the doppelganger have a different smell?
That is correct.
Okay, I want to see which one Kai goes after.
And so Ryu falls dead, and but changes into this shape of kind of like a humanoid shape, but it's kind of just gray with features all over.
A changeling.
No, a doppelganger. Far more dangerous.
Yeah, there's actually not a handout for that one.
But yeah, Ryu is just gonna like glare so hard at Valzir, just like, what was that? You set us on fire, yet it was the dog that saved us.
You're welcome.
I think my next option was to see which one of you is. Aren't they like affected by silver?
You would know that.
You would know that because it's dead. So yeah, very pissed off, Ryu, because he is now smoldering. Because for some damn reason, this sorcerer's elemental powers negates his natural fire resistance. So that was cool. You see a little dialogue box pop up on the top of the screen, and it says, "Ryu will remember that."
Oh no.
Okay. So,
Yeah, Ryu's just gonna like turn his back to the party and start looting to see if he can find any interesting items or some gold.
Okay. So this real quick here. So you have the backpacks on the table. You have 3 disguise kits. In the backpacks are 11 days worth of rations. And let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the so-called vampires have 3 gold pieces in a pouch. And the doppelganger has a similar pouch, but in his, he has also the gold plus a tiger eye gemstone worth 10 gold.
Okay, so I'm going to take the 3 disguise kits and add it to my pocket inventory. I don't know if we should have gotten like some sort of. Are you doing encumbrance?
Not for money.
No, it's more just like. Okay, so no coin encumbrance, but okay, so you said there was 5 gold coins on each of the or
3.
5 gold coin. Okay, so there's 15 gold coins in total.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, and then you also. So is there 20 in total or
Yes.
only 15? Okay, there's 20 in total.
is it 20 or 28?
Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 gold pieces total.
And then he had another 10 in the.
The tiger eye gem. And gems do not weigh anything either. The backpack and the disguise kits do weigh, though.
I don't think we're gonna. I don't know. Do you guys want disguise kits?
I'll take one. It might come in handy.
So you open the disguise kit, and it's got white face paint, fake vampire teeth, and a black cloak. It's a very poor vampire kit.
It's okay.
Okay, gonna see if there's anything further in. There seems to be another door.
Guess there's another door. Do you want to search it or anything?
Cannon fodder will investigate for traps, or if it is locked.
It is unlocked, and investigation.
Just waiting on it. There we go. Good job, cannon fodder.
It is not trapped. In fact, it's untrapped.
Okay, so cannon fodder's gonna open the door.
Right, this door's going to open up into like a like a pillared hallway, and there's 6 pillars, and each pillar is pocket marked with tiny indentations. And let's see, move my map over so I can see better. Down the end of the hall, it looks like maybe there's an alcove off to the northwest.
Oh? Oh, okay.
Okay, which way do you guys want to go?
Kind of want to check out the pillars first.
The pillars, give me an investigation check. It's the wrong way, by the way. These pillars
These
over
pillars.
here.
Oh, 15.
All right, at 15, it looks like maybe like these pillars once were like inlaid with gemstones, but they've been pried out.
Okay. Nothing interesting here.
All right, what is cannon fodder investigating? Or is that an old roll? Hello?
Oh, sorry, what's up?
Cannon fodder made a roll for investigation.
Yeah, he was just gonna help investigate the, pillars.
Okay. All right, Velza, I see you moved over to this other, the other hall there. In front of you, you see life-size granite statues of human warriors. They face inwards and stand atop 2 rows of pedestals that run through the hall. The ceiling itself is about 20 feet high. It's arched, and light kind of is lightly obscured by like thick webs.
Like really
Like-
big webs.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, so... Oh dear, there's spiders.
Burn
Cannon
them.
fodder, go squish the spiders.
I could burn the webs first.
Since campfire is closer, he notices that the spiders are long dead,
Oh, good. Okay. Cannon fodder.
and they've been
boards the
killed.
party.
They've been killed by crossbow bolts.
It looks like some other adventurers came through here and dealt with these spiders.
Yeah, and the statues themselves, there's the hall itself. There's a total of 38 statues. 19 in each row. The nameplates on the bottom of each adventure has been like severely chipped or defaced, as many of the statues like facial features.
There's a door here. Do we want to go through that, or do we want to continue down the Hall of Statues?
I'm not sure. Can I push on this door and see, or check this door?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
It's a trap.
It is not trapped.
Okay, I'm gonna open it. Oh, okay.
We just made a big circle. We're back in the room with the wyvern.
Yeah, and I bet you that other hallway further down loops around too.
Yeah, it looks like there's a hallway down here that opens to a door. Do you think it opens just back into the wyvern room?
It's possible.
I'm gonna go check.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So there is a door at the end of this hall, and next to the door, kind of like on the wall, is a little plaque. And on the plaque, it reads Hallister's Lair.
Knowing my studies of the Great Wizard Hallister, I don't think he would be like residing in the first floor, but it might be worth investigating.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'll open the door then.
All right, 1 second. Where is it at? It opens up into a very small, like, cubicle room, and there's nothing inside of it.
Okay then, going back.
So there was a door that said Hallister's room and it opened into an empty room.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea just wants to investigate just to be like doubly sure.
Yeah, I feel like there would be a portal, maybe?
All right, give me an investigation roll.
Yep, it's just rolling, and we'll roll under Cannon Fodder's name, but it was Rhea's stats.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just an empty room.
God damn it.
And,
leave the hub.
What the fuck?
Something wrong?
No, it's just,
Okay, it looks like there's another door up ahead to the north.
Yep, and there's one further down here as well.
I suppose we should check the north door first. Cannon Fodder, get on it.
Phone's dying. I'm gonna go charge it real quick. Be right back.
Okie dokie.
It is unlocked and not trapped.
Okay, so Cannon Fodder is going to open the door.
Yep. And so it opens up into like a sloping tunnel. It gradually slopes down to like it's going down. The more you go, it goes about 20 feet deep. the further and further you go. And on the north wall here, you see a mirror.
Like over here?
I think Rio wants to investigate the mirror to see if there's like any arcane symbols.
That mirror's a portal.
So as you go over to investigate it, you're looking into like a room and a fireplace and the room is kind of like upside down. So a fireplace like hangs from the ceiling, casting shadows across the room, and upside down bookshelves teem with ancient tombs. Some float in the air and are open on their spines. There's a high back chair firmly set on the ceiling, its arms nicked and scarred.
And we see this in the mirror?
That is correct.
This is probably some sort of reverse gravity spell. But, wait, I have to spell magic. So this is just a mirror. Yes? Did my investigate?
Yes, it's just a mirror.
Okay, which means that this room is somewhere nearby, so Rio's gonna continue further down.
All right, so this room that you're coming up onto, let's see, it's the room's dome ceiling is 15 feet high at the edges and like about 30 feet high in the middle. The dome is filled with sizzling acid that defies gravity as it floats 15 feet above the floor. In the center room is an 8-foot tall statue of a 4-armed fish monster. It's facing north. Its webbed hands clutch an ornate 1 square foot stone box.
Shall I mage hand it? Or does anyone want to walk into the room?
I think Mage Hand might be safer.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and try to open the box.
Okay. So as you open the box, the acid falls from the ceiling and crashes to the ground. Just right in front of you, the little speckles hit the floor as you hear the tss. Thank goodness you were standing inside that room. The no, I take that back. So yeah, it splashes, tss, but you notice that as the acid is falling, it's coming closer to you, like it's filling the room up.
Okay, we gotta get out of here.
Yep.
Forget what's in the box.
Can your Mage Hand drag?
I suppose, can my mage hand try to feel and grab whatever's in the box?
So it tries to throw around for the box, and out of the corner eye behind you, you can see the statue kind of maybe come to life.
Yeah, maybe we should forget about the box. Ryu, like, withdraws his mage hand.
Yeah, no. We need to go. Is the mirror any different?
Mirror's the same.
So
we
the
try-
mirror wasn't showing that room, and it's a mirror, not a window, which means it has to be enchanted to show us some other room.
Did you actually try touching the mirror? Or did you just look at it?
I just looked at it.
Can I touch it?
Yes, it is. It feels just like a mirror, but it's like a mirror, but you're looking into a different room.
Like a window.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I was kind of thinking it might, like, I don't know, maybe activate if you touch, but never mind.
I fear that if I try to cast Dispel Magic at this mirror, it's just gonna take away the image.
I agree.
So hopefully we can find in this dungeon a room that slightly looks like this, and then we can try. I could try using Dispel Magic in there, because I only have 2 level 3 spell slots.
Okay.
But Bowser was like, nope, and he ran all the way back to the statues with the dead
Yeah,
spider.
Bowser was not having any of this.
So are we checking this other room?
I'll open the door.
Okay. So as you come around the corner into this room, you're looking into a room that's it's got rows of old weapon racks, and many of them have kind of collapsed under their own weight, and cobwebs kind of have enshrouded the rows. It's just that old. The door in the south from here, it has a hand axe embedded in it.
Huh. I'm gonna pull on it.
All right, so you break free this axe. You don't just basically have a hand axe.
Well, if I already got one of those, so I'll just toss it off to the side and push on the door.
Okay. The door opens up to a very small room. It's like a 10-foot square room. Inside here is a stone sharpening wheel that's been set into the floor. And it just looks like it's been here for so long that it doesn't work. But maybe it was used to like sharpen the axe you have in your hand, or you toss aside.
Oh, okay. And that's pretty much it in this room.
Okay, so is that everything? Do you guys want to move on or try investigating this room a bit more? It looks like Bazir might have just fucked off.
I think you did.
Okay, we'll follow him. Oh dear.
In front of you is two very large wooden doors, like double doors.
I'll let
Alright.
Cannon Fire check for traps.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll roll that quick investigation check. Taking its time. $13.
You hear he like throws around and you hear a click and you hear him go, "Oh crap!" And he catches the string and ties it off. Whew. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so he didn't
Shit.
set off a trap.
He did not set the
Yeah.
trap. He stopped at the last second.
Okay, cannon fodder, time to open that door.
It opens up to a very large chamber.
There's
And-
manticores in here.
Back.
He's going back in the door.
Nope.
And he closes
Nope.
the door.
So hold on, let me describe the room here.
Okay.
So inside, you see like some makeshift beds. There's 3 large piles of soil-torn tapestries and curtains, intermixed with humanoid bones and broken bits of stone. It almost looks like a nest, like 3 of them. And the chamber itself, it reeks with like rot and waste. And its ceilings vault out above you, held up by crumbling pillars. And as you enter, a sinister voice flows out from the dark. Ah, the newest guests of Undermountain, welcome. Welcome to the show. Your eyes strain to find the source of the voice. It rings off every stone of this foul place. And out from the dark stalks a beast with the face of a man, and the body of a lion, and the wings of a drake. Its spiked tail scrapes against the nearby pillar. Yours is a special episode, says the beast, flashing a smile far too human for your liking. A special episode indeed. The Mad Mage expects great ratings.
I'm camera shy. Let's get out of here.
Wait, do not
I have
go.
some.
Do not go. I tell you what. Why don't we play a little bit of trivia?
I think these manticores think they're sphinxes.
I think they'll want
And
some.
Valsa, you're the farthest in the room. Roll me a 1d8, please. Tell you what, and he looks directly at you. What fungus comes alive and shrieks when it senses other creatures nearby?
I believe they're literally just called shriekers.
Oh, you have done your homework. Maybe that one was too easy. What do you think? And off to your left, this is this. Hold on, I'm gonna move my tokens here. There we go. Is another manticore, and he kind of bats the ball, and it looks at it. And Violet, roll me a 1d12.
Oh no.
The manticore kind of he looks at it and says, "Was your father man enough to do it? I don't understand." And he kicks the ball again. We have not eaten in a very long time, comes a voice from the south.
We made some great barbecue in this other room. Do do do, do you like barbecue?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh no!
Yes, but the barbecue sounds very good. We will go have that after maybe tasting on your sweet bones. I tell you what, roll me a 1d8, Violet. How about a riddle for you? Always hungry am I, always I must be fed. The finger I lick will soon turn red. What am I?
Can you repeat that?
Always hungry am I, always I must be fed. The finger I lick will soon turn red. What am I? Give me an investigation check. Okay.
Shit. Can I look at anybody and see if they know? For help?
I'm really trying to think, and usually I'm pretty good with riddles, but I can't think of what needs to always be, and the finger I lick will soon turn red. Like, to me, it sounds like a vampire, but I can't really, say that with confidence.
I know, I'm trying to think too. I don't know.
I was thinking fire and the red finger referring to a match.
You do always have to feed a fire. Is it fire?
The manticore smiles and goes sits down to the next one.
Oh, good job.
Oh dear God, thank you, Bowser. So you're gonna go for the barbecue, right? And not us.
The third one approaches Valzar from the north. It gives him a very squinty look of curiosity. Tell me, what is always in front of you but can't be seen?
My eyes?
Roll for initiative.
Shit.
All of us?
Yes.
But I think I know the answer.
What do you think the answer is? I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
The future?
You would be correct.
Oh, damn.
1, 2, 3. Need, let's see. Balzar, did you roll? You rolled a 6. All right, cannon fodders go as first. You are only facing off the one manticore.
Oh, we're just facing the one manticore?
Yes, the other two are just kind of sitting and smiling and watching.
Okay, so I
Okay,
guess then cannon fodder is gonna go for it. Or do you guys think we should just try to run?
I think we could do it. It's just the one.
Yeah, we are level 5, so it wouldn't be too bad of a challenge, I think. Okay, so cannon fodder is gonna run up, moving himself.
Okay, let's see, it's going to roll a 12. It is a miss.
Yeah.
12 is a miss.
And another 12. Okay. Oh, that's his turn.
Right, what you got?
First thing first, Raya is going to step back into the safety of the doors, using them as cover. And then he is going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
23 hits, I would hope.
Yes, it does hit.
Okay, and then 23. So that's 7, 11.
And that hits too. So let's see,
and
33.
10. Okay, so that's a total of 28.
1 second. 16. Okay, so the Manticore is going to kind of slide around Cannon Fodder. Since Valzar is the one that got the answer incorrect, it's going to take a bite of 7 and another piercing. That's piercing. Excuse me. That's the 7. The bite is piercing. So a total of 15 damage between a claw and a bite.
What do you roll for attack?
Rolled a 22.
Ah.
His other claw is going to miss you. And Valzar, you go.
I cast Scorching Ray at third level and Quickened.
Okay.
That means you're casting on your bonus action, yeah?
Oh, that's a lot of rolls. Hold on.
So it looks like 3 out of the 4 rays hit.
And then a Fireball.
How many level 3 spell slots do you have?
I only have 2, and that was my second.
But you already cast Fireball earlier.
Yeah, you only cast it
Yeah,
before.
once.
Yeah, you have how many? How
Oh,
many?
you cast Firebolt, sir. I thought you said you cast Fireball.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Oh. Yeah, I heard Fireball too. Sorry.
Yeah, you can only cast Cantrip as an action if you use a bonus action for a spell. So how much damage is that in total?
That's what I'm figuring out right now. I'm not good at math. That's just enough to kill it. It's
Oh,
like
Just
shit.
one shot of Manticore.
Oh shit.
And yeah, the other two just kind of like gasp in awe and just step aside.
I guess they're not going to attack us, so we can investigate for treasure.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay. You find a ball on the ground that the one mentor core was kicking around. It's a black ball with a window on one side.
Magic 8-ball.
Basically, yes.
Huh.
But we're going to call
Wait.
it the magic hate ball.
I look at the manicore that was using it, and what did you ask this when you were talking to me?
The one that asked the question, you killed it.
No, the one that asked me a question that was messing with the ball.
You killed it.
Oh, that was the one that did it? I thought it was the other one.
No, the one that you killed was messing with the ball.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that then. Anybody want a magic ball?
Ryu will take it.
Okay. So I don't have it on Discord this minute, but I'll put the. Oh yeah, I can. Hold on. There you go. In Discord chat, I took a snapshot of the chart for it. So you roll d12 and it gives you an answer. You know the text on the bottom.
Huh. It's a little unnerving that D12 you've had me roll kind of fits.
Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be particularly helpful for us. But maybe we can sell it.
Yeah, we'll see.
And yeah, that lady said she'd buy any items from us, so might as well just hang on to it.
Yeah.
There's some more doors down here.
Would anyone happen to know healing magic?
Oh shit.
Nope.
Yeah. Well, here.
Thank you.
Yep. It looks like we have several sets of doors, though.
Which one do you want to go through?
I'll check the one down south.
Cannon
You think we
fodder's
could
on
ask?
it. Cannon fodder checks for traps.
Okay.
It's rolling.
It's very slow dice. No traps.
Go through it?
Let's do it.
So this room opens up. These double doors open up. And inside, behind the door, you see the corpse of an unusually large basilisk. And it lies in the middle of the floor on its back. Its shriveled tongue is hanging out of its mouth, and all 6 feet are sticking up in the air. And clutched in one claw of its feet is a transparent orb.
I grab the orb.
As you grab this orb, the body kind of shifts, and 2 very giant centipedes kind of come out of the body and attack you.
Ah.
Ah!
I cast Create Bonfire on the corp.
1 second.
I think we're getting into initiative.
Yeah, I think so.
So, the Jeanette Centipedes, where they at? 1 second, it's not working. Oh, really? Okay. So yeah, these two centipedes, they come out, and as they're coming out, they try to bite you in the hand, and one is well, let's see, what is your AC? What's your AC?
16.
Yeah, so one misses you, and the other one is gonna hit you, and let's make a DC. Let's see on what though? They miss a word on here. 1 second. Okay, so roll me a 1d20. It's not a specific check on anything. It's just a 1d20. A 13, and you pass. So you don't get hit by the poisonous barb, but you still take 3 piercing damage.
Are we still doing initiative, or?
Well, it's your go. Go put him right there. It's just closer to you. This is like a combat, but it's not combat. How do you react to these centipedes?
Firebolt.
Okay. So go ahead and cast your firebolt spell. Yes, and it kills both of them. It's kind of like a trap / combat. They only had 4 hit points, so I wasn't gonna make you roll initiative and all that stuff for it.
Alrighty.
What's the ball that I grabbed? Or
So now you're holding this crystal ball in your hand.
can I make an Arcana check to see what kind of thing it is?
Okay. It's a magic item.
Ryu will take a look at it.
I hand it to Ryu.
There you go.
So 13.
It is a drift globe.
Neat. So this little guy is basically just a torch you don't have to hold. Who here doesn't have dark vision? I don't.
I do.
don't.
Okay, so I use the light cantrip, so Valzer, if you want to hold on to it, that's fine.
Fine by me.
Okay, you get a little drift globe friend.
Yes, you now have a drift float, and you can make it basically, make up your own words just for fun. You make it turn on or off. Let's see. So it's 5 feet off the ground. It's going to give you. It falls behind you 60 feet. Trying to figure out what the distance is of that daylight effect.
$60-foot radius.
Thank you.
And light is 20 foot.
There you go.
Cool.
You can see really well now. Okay, as you come around the corner, the ceiling here is about 60 feet high, and there's creatures across the room from you. And these creatures are not moving. From what it looks like, maybe they're made of stone.
Do I see anything in the little dips on the sides of the wall? Like over here?
It looks like maybe like long here at one time, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 statues there. What's how 6 statues? But 5 of them lay toppled and smashed to pieces on the floor. The 6th statue, located in the middle of the clove on the east wall, remains intact. It appears to be made of glistening black stone.
Fancy. What do y'all think about all this?
Okay, no problem. So as you're getting closer to the statues, you notice at the end of the room that they are maybe petrified people. They're elven, lifelike statues, and they're just in a variety of poses, and just kind of closer together. Now, mind you, remember when you came in, there was a basilisk behind the doors, dead.
Oh. So they're just petrified.
What kind of poses exactly?
Just random poses. There's no specifics. Just maybe one's staying in a hero pose.
No kind of pose that would have been made by a person who's fighting the basilisk?
Yes, there's some of those. I mean, there's people fighting. There's people with shields up. Maybe someone's casting a spell. Someone's giving somebody a high five. Maybe.
Sorry about that.
That's no problem.
Okay, so they're just randomly posed statues, petrified people.
Yes.
So. Okay. Anything like around their feet that looks out of place, that's not petrified?
Nope.
Okay. I guess this was like a basilisk trophy room, essentially. They were probably squishy.
Ryu shudders when you mention that.
All right, so real quick, you have 9 minutes left. Now, you're going to have to find a safe place to either stay in the dungeon, or you're going to have to return back to the top.
Okay, I think we go into that room that was in like that old armory. We barricade the door and basically just camp out in there.
Where we found the first bad vampires?
No, remember that it's nearby the manticores unless you want to go all the way back to where those beds were.
True. I mean that's what I was thinking, but we have gone pretty far.
But it's up to you. Like, we can go to a place that we know has beds, or we can camp out nearer to these manticores but don't need to travel as far back.
Whatever y'all think will be safest. I mean, I'm just gonna stare at the Manticore.
Falzer,
Well,
what is
the-
your thought?
Well, the beds definitely seem a lot safer than sticking around Manticores, so I vote in favor of the beds.
Okay, we need to backtrack and see if we can find our way back to where those beds were.
Bye, Manticore. No, you stay there.
Okay, are you almost there, Violet?
Yep.
Wonderful. Okay, so we will barricade the doors or lock them if possible, and to keep ourselves safe in here.
Okay. And you'll all be taking a long rest.
Yay, spell slots back.
Woo!
And this is where we'll start next week.
All right, wonderful. Thank you very much. This was a very fun session 1.
You're welcome, and thank
Yes.
you.
All right, take care, guys. See you next week.
Yeah,
Later.
see ya.
Bye.